Mine's a little bit longer. Good morning, fellow patients. This is the first speech I have ever written, so please bear with me. It is also the first time I have ever run for an elected position. My experience with people running for election has largely been negative. We have all witnessed people deliver long, flowery speeches full of BS, hot air, and hollow promises that they have no intentions on acting on. We have had enough of self-serving, egotistical liars who promise to represent the underdog and once elected do nothing. Excuse me. I look at this election as an opportunity to help others, to represent the patients of FRU coping with day-to-day problems that come from dealing with administrative policies that are sometimes unfair and unjust. I will further the causes to educate people and the public in general in understanding individuals who suffer from mental illnesses. We have nothing to be ashamed of. Too many people have fallen through the cracks of a largely underfunded system and only need help getting a fresh start to get back on their feet again and to rejoin society, hopefully becoming self-supporting individuals who will contribute to all. I've had a lot of experience in dealing with the system. During my time that I've been a patient in forensic psychiatric hospitals, I have advocated for both myself as well as representing other patients. I can't state that I've always been successful, but I've always tried to be as assertive as possible. I have dealt with a long list of authorities in order to further interests and causes. These authorities are as follows: the Ombudsman, the College of Nurses, the College of Surgeons and Physicians, the College of Dietitians. Where's Tulio?
Right here.
Yeah, the College of Dietitians about the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Right, where are we here? Hospital administrators, patients advocates and rights advisor, Ontario Human Rights Commission, both MPs and MPPs, as well as police organizations after assaults have occurred, inflicted both by patients and staff. A common bond unites us all here at Whitby Psych Hospital, our mental health center. Not a band that was chosen of free will, but that we all share a diagnosis of mental illnesses. The living conditions that are forced upon us patients or clients are difficult to handle, and it can be a struggle just to look after our own spiritual sense of well-being. Hospital policies exist largely to keep the system functioning. A system full of rules, it seems unfair and unnecessary and even sometimes silly. There is a lack of opportunities available to keep patients busy and involved. They spend so much money on the physical building of this hospital that there are no funds available for new programs and more staff. The following list details just a few of the complaints that my fellow citizens of FRU have discussed with me. Number one, no visiting in other patients' rooms. At a maximum secure facility such as Penetang, this is allowed. So we just listen to music and watch movies and stuff in other patients' rooms. Locked doors on the showers and on the laundry rooms. Is this really necessary? Kitchen access should be accessible at all times. More time available at both gyms. The public books the gyms when we should have first priority every night of the week. Lack of programs, especially on the weekends. No teacher available on the ward. Not enough food. Seconds are not always available. People are always asking me all the time for food. Dietary serves this god-awful fish on Friday that nobody likes. So I'm just wondering if this is because it's a Catholic rule or something, I'm not sure. But everybody complains about the fish. No internet available in your rooms. No R-rated movies, even though we're all adults. We need more dances. Visits must be booked 24 hours in advance and only after 4 p.m. during weekdays. At Penetang, they allow visits all day long with no notice. And just one other thing, only 13-inch TVs are allowed. I don't understand that one either. If I am elected as patient council representative, I will do my best to rectify these inequalities. When I first considered running for this position, it occurred to me that a nice gesture on my part would be to take the $15 that they pay for attending the patient council meetings excuse me, and share it with the other patients. Most of the patients presently on FRU only receive the $112 a month, while just a few of us benefit financially from a CPP pension. People, after buying their smokes for each month, have very little left for such niceties as treats or coffee or tea or even extra fruit to keep their bellies full. Their illnesses struck at such an early age that they never had a chance to work to earn a pension. So I propose that I will donate the $15 for whatever the majority decides. The money would be allocated for chips for movie nights, or maybe a couple of extra movie rentals, perhaps a couple of jars of coffee, or maybe just even fresh fruit can be left out to be accessible at all times. I thought we could also consider starting our own charitable organization to solicit donations from both corporations and private individuals to fund new programs or to buy items for the ward. In my past, I have had some experience working as a canvasser from the March of Dimes. I have also had over 11 years in managing businesses, both retail and wholesale. I would profess to have good people skills. During my time at FRU, I have attended practically every meeting, only missing a few because of med changes. And at those meetings, I have chaired the majority of them because no one else wanted the responsibility. I'm not afraid to take on responsibility. The qualities of leadership, in my mind, would be an individual who is caring, sharing, giving, charitable, determined, responsible, confidential, reliable, action-oriented, honest, dynamic, confident, motivated. So if you're looking for leadership that will fight for your rights, look no further, vote for me. That's it.